What's going on, everybody? Week 14 is in the books, and looks like we have some new teams at the top of the league. Man, a lot of change. We're going to get into all of that coming up. Roll the intro. Throw that Cleveland. I picked Cleveland. Houston at Baltimore. What's your thoughts about your game, man?
Don't want to talk about it.
Wow, really?
Feel like they're using this as a stepping stone to say that they are going to play good football. Going forward, I would still be worried about Atlanta's offense.
You're now watching another episode of the Football Man Cave presented by the Boredom House.
What's going on, everybody? We are back with another beautiful week of football in the books. You know me, Dom here, joined once again as always with X and Iconic. How y'all fellas feeling, man? How y'all doing?
Yo, I'm doing good, bro. Falcons play tonight. Let's get it. We got to
get the podcast
done so I can go watch the game.
Y'all see this red I got on? I might have been a Crippin', but I'm a blood. No, I'm kidding. I don't gang affiliation, but you see the red. We rooting for the Freaks in Atlanta this week. Carolina rooting for the Freaks down in Atlanta. Y'all better beat up on them Buccaneers. I need them Freak Falcons to beat up on them Pirates.
Listen, Kirk Cousins, when he started last year, he was 2-0 against the Bucs. He owned them boys.
Hey, listen, Carolina. Hey, listen. Y'all Atlanta fans get some free drinks this weekend. Y'all pull it out, man. I'm trying to tell you.
No, we don't pull out.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Speaking of not pulling out, that leads us right into our first part of our breaking news. 44-year-old grandpa himself with 10 kids, Philip Rivers, has been signed to the Colts practice squad as they pull him out of retirement, who was a semifinalist as a Pro Football Hall of Famer. What do you guys think? Do you think he can actually come back, be something for the Colts?
One thing I got to say about that is how is Philip Rivers a Hall of Famer? If he is, Matt Ryan has to be. He's old as hell. He shouldn't be playing. That's all I got to say.
I just want to know what sense it makes to pull him. Man, Philip Rivers ain't played football how long? It's younger, better quarterbacks to pull out of retirement. If you're gonna go that route, we're gonna go with old ass Philip Rivers. Philip Rivers went out in a ball of flame, bro, from a great career. So like, what made them say, "Oh, Philip gonna come and play good"? Nah.
Yeah, it looked like Cam Newton got upset. He was like, "Where's my call at?"
Nobody calling you Cam. They don't like you. Like, I don't know why Cam just don't get the message, bro.
He in the same boat as Shador, bro. They don't like you.
He should have dove on that ball, bro. Everybody would have loved him because they might have won the Super Bowl.
I got two questions. Why and how are we calling Philip Rivers' career great?
He was a prolific passer.
He was a
loser?
Well,
he was a prolific passer. He just threw the ball very well. He wasn't nothing but that. Never been to a Super Bowler?
Well, okay. Now, I don't want to get cussed down in the comments or anything when I say this, but think of the era of like a Dan Marino. Never won anything, but was a really good prolific passer. You feel me? Like, not at that level, but you think of his era he was in. Philip Rivers during that era, he was with the Tom Brady's and Peyton Mannings, but he stayed up there. He got the numbers for the Hall.
Philip Rivers is a great quarterback, but I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. Me personally.
Like Deion Sanders said, there should be a Hall of Fame, and then there should be a separate wing for those real Hall of Famers, like the real best of the best. You feel me? So, I don't know. All right, let's get into another. Speaking of quarterbacks, let's get into our second bit of breaking news. Joe Burrow in his press conferences. That boy might be done, man. And during his press conference, he said, quote unquote, if I want to keep doing this, I have to have fun doing this. I have been through a lot. If it's not fun, then what am I doing it for? That is the mindset I'm trying to bring to the table. So they asked him, they said, you seem frustrated. He said, there's just a lot of things going on right now. A lot of things going on. And he said, football related or personal? And he said, all of the above. So it looks like a lot of people, as I've seen pundits and stuff, compare this to the Andrew Luck situation where Joe Burrow has missed, what is it, 3 years in a row of missing significant time, and they've made no improvements to that offensive line. And actually, during the span of start to career to date, he's been sacked, I think, 20 times more than Andrew Luck was, and he's played in 13 less games. What are you guys reading through these comments? What do you think is going on in Joe Burrow's head?
I'm
I
gonna let you
mean,
go first.
I can't really tell what he's thinking because your team. You made it to the Super Bowl. That's more than most quarterbacks get to in their careers. You've been hurt. The team bad, but it's like, my boy, you're an NFL quarterback. You making money. You making money nobody ever seen to go out there and play. If fun is the reason you get up every day to go to work, bro, it's a reason you not winning. Like, bro, you get up there and do a job. Just get in there and grind it out until you're ready to leave. I don't understand all this extra. If you're ready to leave, tell them you're ready to leave. I hate people who make these halfway comments. I don't really like it right now, but I kind of, if you want to be gone, just be gone. And then until you're ready to be gone, just shut up and play, bro. Yeah, I said it. Shut up and play.
What about you, Icon?
I think he's trying to get his way out of Cincinnati, bro. I don't think they're a good organization when it comes to a player-friendly organization. We know what happened with their first-round rookie, what's his name, Shamar Stewart. How they wasn't trying to give him any guaranteed money or whatever the case may be with that. The whole T. Higgins situation, they like franchised him 2 years in a row. And also the Trey Hendrickson situation, it took them forever to get him a contract done. So it's like not only is our team bad, it's like y'all not trying to make it any better. Like, yeah, y'all giving me weapons and stuff like that, but it's like that's cool putting up the stats to Jamar Chase and stuff, but like we're not winning. Like I want to win, and I don't know if it's just I don't know. It might be the city. I mean the state of Ohio, because this is almost the basketball equivalent of when LeBron James was in Cleveland. They got their Cleveland, the organization got their money and their little stardom, and you're not trying to put no better players around me, so I gotta leave. So it's almost like what the Cincinnati Bengals are doing. It's like, bro, what are we doing, bro? Like, and of course, it's only so much Joe Burrow can really say because, bro, you the one, like, you've been getting hurt. So it's like, can you blame that all on offensive linemen not blocking or what or whatever? So it's just a weird situation going up there in Ohio. Then you got the situation going on with the Browns. So, bro, I don't know, dude. Just talk it up, dog.
Ohio. Yeah, I'm not going to dive too much into it because we're going to dive a little bit deeper into it on Let Me Hear. But what I will say this is if you think back years ago to the Carson Palmer situation, when he was in Cincinnati, he kind of went through the same thing where, he started wanting out of there. And, I don't know what move Joe Burrow's going to do. Like I said, we'll talk about it in a little bit. But he said, you know what? Yeah, I'm good. And he said he wasn't coming back. And he retired, or he just said he wasn't coming until week 6, trade him to the Raiders, and then ultimately fell with Arizona and played a couple more good years. So we'll see about that. But that was all the breaking news we got for you guys today. Now let's get into these games of last week. As y'all know, Carolina was on a bye, so I got to watch a lot of football. I did. I watched both of our other teams' games, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the Seattle Seahawks going to the Atlanta Falcons and winning with a score of 37-9. I watched this game myself, and I felt like Atlanta was about to pull out a Bills performance. It was they hung around for a while, and then something happened, and Atlanta just bent over. So I'm not the expert here. We're going to let our Falcons expert, Falcons fan, Iconic down there, tell us what happened in your game, man. What happened?
Bruh, first half, the score was 6-6, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Going into halftime, the score was 6-6. The final score of the game being 37-9. It's like, bro, at what point is Arthur Blank gonna pull the trigger on Raheem Morris, bro? At what point, bro? Another embarrassing loss. This time you lost on your field. It's like, bro, you can't beat nobody. You can't do anything against nobody. The offense is stagnant every week. The defense can only do but so much, bro. Like, if we had any offense during that game, bro, like during the first half or even through the second half, it would have probably been a way different outcome. But there's only so much a defense can do against a team, especially somebody like Seattle who has such a high power offense.
Mm-hmm.
You can only hold those dudes down, but for so long, and it was just a nasty game. That's all I got to say, bro. There's not really much to say about the Falcons right now, bro.
Well, I need us to have a lot to say after tonight's game. But what I will say before we throw it to X over there, yeah, you guys had it in the first half. I thought exactly how you described it. That was about to get freaky in the A. I was like, hey, Kirk about to do it. You know, y'all hung him in there, and then, you know, Seattle scored, and then JSN started going off, and I was like, okay, well, hey, at least they made it competitive in the first half. But X, you got any comments or thoughts on that game?
It was just a coach diff, man. Like the first half, it looked like Atlanta came with a good game plan. Like you said, they was actually stalemate Seattle offense. And then the second half when they came out, it was just like they went with a different attack. Like I said, they started hitting plays, and it was like Atlanta went into the halftime like, hey, we got the right formula, let's stick to it. And Seattle went to halftime and said, all right, we see what they're doing, let's change it up and let's attack them different. And when they both came out, you just seen like Seattle had a whole different game plan for their defense. And like you said, the offense been stagnant. So instead of saying, hey, let's try some different stuff to get the offense going, they said, oh, it's 6-6. We in this. Let's keep it going. And Seattle, they adjusted. They adjusted very well.
Yeah.
Because it kind of happened in our game last week where Seattle, it was kind of close. And then they adjusted. The defense started making plays. And then out of nowhere, now you're getting blown out.
Yeah, man. Atlanta, man, y'all gotta let him go, man. These lack of second half adjustments are absolutely killing y'all. Throw them khakis out of there. Throw them low top J's out of there. Next time you come up to Charlotte, tell Michael Jordan to grab them Jordans off his feet. You feel me? But that's it for that.
It's not khakis, Nick. It's capris.
Capris. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me not disrespect his fashion.
He want to show off his calf muscles and shins and stuff.
You know what he did? He saw Mike McDaniel with his and was like, you know what? I could do that. Because remember, Mike McDaniel always got the off-whites with the capris. He said, I'm finna do that too.
He always wear low top 11s, which is disgusting.
Yeah, that's nasty. At least Mike McDaniel got the off-whites. Like, at least that's fresh. This boy went up to his local Foot Locker and said, I'll take that right off the shelf. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that's disgusting. All right, let's move on to something that's not disgusting this week. From being bent over to doing the bending, the Minnesota Vikings.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Let me talk my boy.
Hey, from getting blown out to blowing out, the Minnesota Vikings defeat the visiting Washington Commanders with a score of 31-0. Oh, man. What happened? J.J. McCarthy decided to be an NFL quarterback? He heard all that pressure and said, you know what? I'm going to turn it on. Or
I think
is Washington
I don't know. I think teams is watching the podcast, bro. Every time I get on here and talk about the coaching mistakes and how they should attack the game plan, next week I see an improvement in how they coach. I watched the game. J.J. McCarthy, they started doing little out dumps, simple route trees, simple route combos. And it wasn't just focus Justin Jefferson. He was spraying the ball around. Everybody was getting hands on the ball. It was more of, all right, bro, read and just throw to whoever you think is open instead of, oh, you got a Pro Bowl wide receiver, he need to touch the ball. It was more J.J. McCarthy got to get back, hit it whoever he's seen, and keep it pushing. And guess what we did? We ran the freaking ball. Oh, my God. Yeah. Both our running backs had over 10 carries, like, finally. And, like I said, they should have been using the rushing attack with a young quarterback. It's a lot of teams this week that got to their rushing attack and made them look better, but we'll get into that later. But, yeah, it just seemed like, hey, he watched the pod. He said, all right, bro, Xavier might be on to something. Let's change this up. Because it helps that it's a sorry Washington team. They down bad. They just kind of demoralized. But they still could have snuck one out. So they made great adjustments as far as a game plan. And then, like you said, our defense, when we got some offense going, they come to play. 30-0 was kind of wild, but our defense always been okay.
Yeah, no. Listen, your defense definitely showed out. No, excuse me. Defense definitely showed out. I'm a little upset. I understand. I'm not saying this as a fan like you. But Justin Jefferson almost sold my playoff hopes in my fantasy football league. I needed him. And he did not show up. Thankfully, Bucky Irvin was back and he showed up for me because I did make it into the playoffs. But I was that close. But
should have been shit about 5 weeks ago. No cap.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take. I actually know y'all playing Dallas. I'm gonna leave him in. Just don't lose me to playoffs, JJ. Please no. But
playing a dangerous game there, player.
Yeah, I know, but because we ain't gotta get into all that. Shout out to the Vikings for winning that. Washington is down so bad. We're not gonna get into them this week, but we are going to get into them soon, going to the end of the year. But yeah, that's a dumpster fire. But shout out for you guys getting it together, listening to the pod, running the ball, spreading the ball, because you got so much talent, man. Like we've been saying, this was a 14-3 roster, man. What? Just act like it, So that's all I got. Iconic, you got any last things you want to add to this game before we move on to some?
I believe I was the only one to pick Minnesota to win. I knew what they was capable of.
They picked them team.
Oh, he did. Oh well.
Pretty sure I picked Washington. Actually, no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he picked Washington too. I think I was on the hill by myself on that one.
Actually, no. Me and you picked Minnesota. That's
I
right.
remember.
Oh.
I said I'm gonna cheat.
X said he was going against them. Yeah.
Yeah, I cheated. I said either I'm gonna win a point or my team gonna win, and I took
you
one.
You didn't say that.
Well, just me. I believe in Minnesota because they have a competent coach. So I believe in Minnesota that they're going to always, they're going to be a tough team to play no matter what. And I knew Washington, and I know Dan Quinn, former Cowboys head coach. So I just know, So that's it.
All right. Well, that was our team's games. Can't wait to next week to talk about our team's games. Can't wait to see what happens. Hopefully, I'm excited. But anyway. Let's get into some stuff that's not exciting. It's actually some bull. Because we're going to get into that with some bull. So I'm going to go ahead and start this one off. We'll then go to X and we'll finish with Iconic. For my pick on that was some bull this week is the entire start to finish in overtime Monday Night Football game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. What a shit show. What just absolute fuckery we put on television. No part of any team was good, maybe except the defenses. They're the only sides of the ball that said, I think we're going to kind of play today. Jalen Hurts, what happened to you? Where did you go? Where were you? Boy, man, all this fuss that everybody said when Cam said that he wasn't the top 10 quarterback, and this game manager comment that went crazy earlier, either this year or last year, I forget. My goodness, it's showing its ugly head right now. If Saquon can't get going, Jalen Hurts is not saving you guys, obviously, this year. And then going to the Chargers, I get it, you're desperate, but you see Justin Herbert, his whole left arm, just this part of his arm don't even work.
Yeah.
That man battling. But just like every other quarterback, you keeping them out there to these injuries, you ain't going to make it. But I get it. I get the Chargers side. You got a legit shot at the playoffs. You want to go for it. Cool. But Philly, y'all ain't got no excuses, man. That's just down bad. 4 picks? Wasn't it 4 picks? Oh.
Yeah.
And then one of your plays was so bad in this game that Monday Night Football was doing, owned by Disney. They did the Monsters Inc. animated version of it. The damn animation couldn't keep up with the play. Interception, fumble, picked up, fumble again, and then recovered. The animation stopped. They said, I don't know what's going on. That's how much of a shit show was going on in there. It was just nasty. It was a disgusting game, but if you like defense, big plays, I guess you got your game. So for me, that whole game, that was some bull. Ugh, disgusting. But X, go ahead and dive into your that was some bull, man.
So I'm gonna jump into that game, man. That was some bull. AJ Brown, bro, you been doing all this wanting all year. I ain't getting no touches. They ain't letting me get him the ball. I'm just here. That guy not good. That boy put the ball in your hands 3 different occasions where you could have made game-changer plays. You dropped them all. Some of them interceptions are not on Jalen. I seen it hit AJ Brown right on. Oops. Right into the defender hand. The one where he threw a freaking dime for the touchdown that would have really won them the game. He dropped it. I think it was another crucial 3rd down. Put it right. I'm talking about you can't throw better balls than this. Boom, hit him on his hands. He dropped. And usually I ain't big on down on the player for a bad game because everybody had a bad game. But to hear all this bullshit, A.J. Brown is the top guy. He not getting the ball. The offense, Jalen Hurts is bad. Jalen Hurts threw him 3 of the best balls I ever seen. The one for the touchdown where the defender was right on his back and he dropped it right in the end zone was like, that was a non-game manager thrown ball and you messed that play up. They would have been talking way different if that one play would have went through. And like I said, a lot of his interceptions, I think 2 of them were drop passes that got intercepted. But, yeah, man, we had to hear about A.J. Brown he's not getting the love. But he gave you so much love and you let him down. I like that he owned up to it, though. Respect, but he got to do better.
That was your pick for that was some bull. It was definitely some bull that whole game around and Jalen Hurts' performance. Iconic, go ahead and finish us off with your selection for that was some bull this week.
Bro, I think this man will forever be on that was some bull until he is fired out of this league, bro.
Oh, man.
Kevin Stefanski, bro, every single week you find a different reason to piss me off. Bro, Shedeur Sanders was literally having one of the best games a Browns quarterback has ever played since 1774, bro. And y'all get down to when it's time to score and win the game, you go in and you call Wildcat for the 2-point conversion, and then you run a play, fake misdirection, potential pass play. If you're going to do that, why not just pass with your quarterback who's been blazing these dudes all game long? So, like, now it's really getting like, come on, bro. Like, there's no excuse you can make, bro. I seen the press conference. He tried to own up to it, was like, oh, yeah, I called the plays. That was my call. But no, Kevin Stefanski, dig into that. Why was that your call? Why would you try to run Wildcat to potentially tie the game up? Why would you do that? Why? Like, it makes no sense. It's like he's trying to humble Shedeur Sanders and not make him the glory boy. But it's like, bro, he's the quarterback. No other team will do that to their quarterback, bro. We all know when it's a quarterback, he's going to be get all the credit for if the team does good and the team win. The reason why the Seattle Seahawks lost the Super Bowl to the Patriots because Pete Carroll, he wanted Russell Wilson to be the golden boy. He wanted Russell Wilson to throw that play so we win the game. So it's like Kevin Stefanski is doing the opposite of that. But Kevin Stefanski, you're not in the Super Bowl. You need to have a quarterback to come in there and be the glory boy and to make the Browns organization better, who's been trashed literally since I've been alive on this earth. The Browns have always been trash, bro. Always. And Kevin Stefanski, it's like you're still trying to make them trash. It's like he's a plant as a coach to hold Shedeur Sanders back from his full potential. But that was some bull. I'm pretty sure he's going to be on that with some bull next week. So just lock me in again for Kevin Stefanski next week, bro.
Hey, listen, man. What are the same colors? Browns Bullshit. Same colors.
Yeah,
That
bro.
was some bullshit.
I don't get it, bro. The play call wasn't even bad. It was the situation, bro. It's for the game,
Terrible.
and you want to call. No, but I'm saying if you do
Terrible.
that in the beginning of the game, try to get a play in. I don't care about the play.
Yeah, but
You can make. You wait till you go for the tying 2-point conversion to run a trick play when that boy been throwing dots, extending plays, running all. Like you said, your quarterback having his best game of the year, and you
yeah.
said, "Nah,
Bro,
let me
he's
switch it
been having
up."
the
I got.
best game a Browns quarterback has ever had since fucking 14-21.
I mean, I ain't gonna say that, but he was. I mean,
No, I
crazy.
mean, I think he had three. What was he? 375, 3 touchdowns. He was
He was
slinging,
balling.
And a
and that
rushing
would have been that
touchdown.
game. That probably would have been touchdown number 4. I mean, no, not touchdown number 4.
That was two
But if
point
he would have got
conversion.
that 2 point, that probably would have been a win. Honestly,
Yeah, they would have had to. I think it would have tied it because it was 29-31. Right? I think it was to tie it because
yeah, I
Yeah.
they
think so.
messed up the
Yeah,
extra
yeah,
point
yeah, yeah,
before, and
yeah.
that was another thing. Y'all messed up the extra point. Did they go for 2 or did they miss it? I can't remember. But the first extra point they missed or didn't go for it, and now you put
Listen, man.
yourself in that situation. It's like, hey, boy, sit on the bench, boy. We're gonna do a quarterback. And like they said, it's funny because both of the players in the play were rookies too. So you had a rookie running back thrown into your special team gadget guy. Like it was just a dumpster fire of a play,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Listen, Browns, man. Don't squander y'all relevance right now, man. Just Kevin Stefanski, get up out of there.
What if the
Another
Browns
coach
don't
that's
want to
gonna be
win?
fired.
What if they just
Mark
like
my
being
word.
the Browns?
Maybe, bro. Maybe they love being the same color as shit, so they are shit. I don't know, but either way, that was some bull. Let's get into some of these games. I want to talk about a couple of these other games that happened this week in a segment I like to call 60 Seconds or Less, where we cover 4 games, each one under 60 seconds. Or we'll try to. All right, the first game I got on the docket here is the Dallas Cowboys going to the Detroit Lions and losing with a score of 44-30. All I got to say is, Dallas, you did it again. You let me down. I thought y'all going to make a run. You didn't. Y'all suck. I hate you. That's all I got to say.
I wanted Dallas to win this game, but I feel like I was the only one who picked Detroit. I think that's the game I was a solo with. I knew Detroit was gonna win this, bro. It was gonna be hard for Dallas to go back to back to back beating good teams. And Detroit had just lost on Thanksgiving the prior week before that. They wasn't gonna lose 2 in a row, so that was an easy call.
X.
I think there's another instance where I was just a game behind with because that's how I thought the Chiefs game was gonna go. You know, they was gonna score, but they was gonna be able to keep up more points. But the Chiefs ain't the Chiefs this year. But I'm just a game behind on that one. I mean, the Cowboys look like how they were. Bad defense, great offense. You know, had to play through it. So, you know, it's just funny for all them Cowboys who was on the boat and they probably ready to jump off the boat again, and that don't mean they season over. But it's funny.
We're going to go into our next game. The Cincinnati Bengals went into the snow globe of the Buffalo Bills and lost with a score of 39-34. Honestly, I was a little heartbroken. I felt like Cincinnati was going to win this, and they had every right to win it, but them 2 turnovers in I think the third quarter, throwing those back-to-back interceptions, and then still came back and had a shot through the touchdown, but those turnovers were the difference, just a little too late. And man, you just feel for the Bengals, man. But that's all I got.
See, this is what I don't get about Joe Burrow crying during the press conference. You beat the Baltimore Ravens the week before. Everything's cool. You come in and you play Buffalo. You almost beat them. And you threw 2 picks. Like, bro, what are you crying for, bro? Like, y'all almost won the game. That defense is terrible over there in Cincinnati. That's why I don't see what they did to the Ravens. And when they played against Buffalo, they had Josh Allen looking like the great white hope.
The Great White Hope. I love that. All right, Ax, what you got, man? What's your
Uh,
thoughts?
does Buffalo hit the panic button? Because the Bengals gave them a real fight.
Yeah, they did.
It's been a lot of games this year where Buffalo should be the favorite to really stomp on the team, And they ain't really had that this year. They've been stringing wins together. So they're a good team. But, like, do y'all be concerned coming playoff time? Are y'all ready for these big team matchups? Like, I don't know. Buffalo
Nope.
a little shaky this year.
Nope. And you're going to get a reminder this week as they play New England, but we'll get into that later as well. All right. Matchup number 3, we got the Houston Texans go out to Kansas City and essentially pretty much put it into Kansas City's playoff hopes with a score of 20-10. Don't look now, but Houston might be the scariest team in the AFC going into the playoffs. That defense, I've been saying it. It's something nasty. They go into the game and put it right on your helmet, bro. Right on it. And as you see here, this is the first time that I've seen Kansas City really on their faces look defeated in maybe a decade. They look defeated. I think Travis Kelce will definitely be retiring at the end of this year. And Kansas City needs a retool after this year for sure. That's all I got.
Man, do Taylor Swift, do she still be at the games?
Yeah, she was at this game.
Oh, I was gonna say they need her back, bro. But
Nah, they were at this game and they showed her twice.
but
That's why they've been
the
losing.
Texans D, bro, it's looking real scary, dog.
In 2015 Broncos level scary, man. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Listen, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, y'all don't understand.
I love Daniil Hunter, bro. I really do. He came from us, but that Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware? Oh, no.
No,
Oh, no.
I'm telling you. Listen, it's nasty, man. It's nasty. The only thing that'll keep Houston from performing great is their offense and their lack of run game. That'll be the only thing that'll be their downfall, but it will not be their defense.
For me,
mark my words.
Kansas City had their run. You can't keep it up forever. It's going to catch up to you. They haven't really added no real offensive pieces. So it's like, you can't hold it down. The question is they coach good enough to retool them to get them back up to speed before Patrick Mahomes is done? But they just struggling. Houston been playing some solid football on the low. I like to call them that sneaky good team. And we thought Houston was done, but Houston said, nah, we got something for the league. So, yeah, Kansas City just need to wipe it, try to get some better players on the offense, and keep it moving.
Yeah, because realistically...
Whoa.
Hold on.
We kind of talking a little crazy right now. Kansas City, even if they
About
do meet
who?
the playoffs, don't act like Kansas City is not a powerhouse, bro. They having a down season.
Not this year, they not.
Not this year, they're not. But y'all talking about retooling and getting better players on offense. It's like, once Travis Kelce is gone, you still got Rasheed Rice. You still got Xavier Worthy. You can get any third wide receiver from anywhere. You can find you a running back from anywhere. So it's like, it's not that, like, Kansas City, it's not like they got to go start next year. We got to rebuild anything. Like, they'll be back in competition next year, bro. So
they need a number one guy.
No, okay. Hear me out. Kansas City last year, 11 of their wins, 11 were one score, flip of the coin, it went their way.
Referee
this year, it's not going their way. So it's not like the last 2 years. I won't speak about the other years because they were on another level. But these last 2 years, it kind of reminds you of those Patriots years where you've been dominant all these years. You get those late draft picks. Your salary cap is about this because you've signed Patrick Mahomes. You got Travis Kelce on the roster. You got Chris Jones. You're starting to let stars go. You let Justin Reed walk. Turk Wharton. Turk Wharton, whatever, defensive tackle walk. You're letting all these people walk because you got to start clearing money. And these injuries are piling up. You think of damn near what they've played since Patrick Mahomes got into the league, what they've been pretty much playing in February. That's damn near a whole extra season that they've played versus other teams. So these players are getting tired. These injuries are adding up. I think it'd be great that they get to go to Cancun early, get some rest for the first time in a while. But just like those Patriots teams, when that window when Brady and them were real good, then they had a little bit of down, Then they got back
Yes.
up, and then they were on top again. So that's why I was trying to tell Bobby, my fiance, who's a Kansas City fan, that hey, don't even be stressed about it. This is just your little Patriots dip. Give it some time. Let them get, because I think they're supposed to have the 11th pick right now. Let them get some actual really top tier
perfect.
players. They're gonna be
perfect for
fine,
Kansas
bro.
City.
They're gonna be fine.
That's
But as
perfect.
far as this year,
Yeah.
Nah.
Like I said, you can chalk up this year, but don't chalk them up like it's still not. This is gonna be dudes gonna sleep on Kansas City, and they're gonna come back next year. They're gonna knock dudes over their head, bro. What?
we'll
They
see.
gotta make
But
the real improvements, though.
yeah. But I
don't
think
they're that far off, bro.
we'll see, man.
got-
We just gonna have to see, baby.
They got no run game. They got two number 2 receivers. None of them is dominant, get open the ball type of guys. They secondary is not really good right now. They front seven is only amazing still because of Chris Jones. And I don't even know his stats this year, but it's like they got some retooling to do. Their secondary been bad. Like I said, they got a good playoff team. If they would make it, they might have locked in, but like they need play. It ain't. They need talent. They don't have a lot of talent right now. Travis Kelce getting older. He been playing like okay. They offensive line been okay. Like they need some
It's a lot of
talent.
okay.
Yeah.
Those late round picks, I'm telling you, it's giving you okay players, and Patrick Mahomes can only do but so much. And it also is something that you see him doing almost every game. Is that boy is limping every game, and it's been that way for like 3 years now. It's always something in his low hip down. There's always something going on where he's limping around and he's just playing through it. So he really just need to take time, get healthy, let them really shore up that O-line, and they'll be fine, man. But that was way more than 60 seconds, but that was good talk. Shout out to the Chiefs. And the last game I had, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm going to be honest. We about to skip it. It was the Chargers in Philly. Chargers won in overtime. Woohoo, 22-19. Last second interception. They suck. All right. All right. Well, so we were just talking about draft picks. Let's talk about first pick watch. Little shakeup this week. As last week, in the order from 1 through 5, I had Tennessee, the Giants, Vegas, New Orleans, and Washington. Same teams, but the order has switched. As of right now, Tennessee won. The Giants would have the number 1 overall pick. And that is who I have them slated as number 1 right now. Tennessee I have in second. A new third I have is Washington. That's a team that looks like they lost all their soul, will to fight, play, and they look like they down bad, man. At number 4, I have Vegas, where they still have some talent, but they're pretty ass cheeks, but they still have talent and wins. And at number 5, I still do have New Orleans. That's a good team on the rise. That's a good team on the rise as far as you're thinking of the future. They have... Listen. If you compare this to the other... Okay. Maybe it was my wrong choice of words. If you look at those other 4 teams ahead of them, I think they have the brightest clay to work with. I think they actually have something that they can say, we can build off this. I think we can set some foundational pieces.
Gotcha.
Especially since they have an old team, old roster. I think once they get through that turnover, 2-3 years, we're going to have to really be talking about New Orleans again in the NFC South. So that was...
Wait, what?
Give me out of all 5 of them teams, the team that I think will be bounce back the best out of all of them, gotta be Washington, man. It gotta be. It's no way New Orleans gonna be at the bottom of our division for a while. I don't see them.
Nah, I don't.
So who do they overtake? They overtaking y'all?
Listen. In 3 years, Kamara, Cam Jordan, all them type of dudes, they're gonna be gone, bro. Those were generational franchise players who played with them for over 10 years. You don't just find another guy like that, like those dudes, right after they leave. It's going to take them time to find another Kamara, another Cam Jordan. You said 3 years? Bro, they're going to be a constant 4-13 team for the next 5 years.
No, not 5. Not 5. Not 5. No,
if
not
you look
5.
at our division
3
right
years.
now, think about it.
Bucks are about to fall apart. Bucks are getting older. A lot of their players are old. They're about to fall apart. Atlanta is about a year or two away. Carolina has the brightest future because everybody is young on that roster. And then the Saints, I think, have some direction. 3 years of bad teams, good draft picks. Mark my words, bro. Y'all ain't trying to hear me, man.
That would still put them behind
right
Atlanta and Carolina.
I know what he's doing right now. They play the Saints. He trying to pump up. He trying to pump up the Saints. So
No, I'm not, bro. Don't do
he can be like, "Oh, I said the Saints was this and that." I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Bro, listen.
Right
No,
now.
I'm not. Listen to the words I've said all year. I've even on these first pick watch, I've said New Orleans has been competitive in all their games. I said it every time. If you're competitive, that means you got something to compete with.
So
and
you think in
what
the
I've
next 2
seen,
years they're going to be better, play better than the Panthers in Atlanta? I'll put them at least at third in the division in the next 3 to 4 years. There's no way they overtake y'all with the rosters right now and the talent. There's no way they overtake both of y'all to be good unless one of y'all just dramatically just be bad the next, which I don't see it happening. I don't see how New Orleans could be good with them being the third best team in their division.
All I'm saying is mark my words, but
I'm
mark
marking
my words, man. That's all I'm saying. Listen,
I'm marking them for next week. I'm marking them.
Bro, you ain't about to push that narrative on me. That's not why I'm saying it. I genuinely think that. I do. But anyway, that was first pick. What? All right. Oh man, I can't even transition properly, but we gonna throw them up. It's X's excellent player or players
X marks the spot
of the week. X, who you got this week, man?
So it should be Shador Sanders, but they lost the game because their coach wanted to be Mr. I know what I'm doing. I'm on the other side of the ball, man, who really the unsung hero of that game, man. I'm going with their running back in there, man. Boy, Tony Pollard, that boy was balling out that game, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, y'all been watching too. Run the freaking ball. I'm trying to tell you. It's okay to run the ball, bro. Tony Pollard was getting busy. He started hitting them. So he kept them in the game. I just like to see, I think they be taking my classes, bro. They be tuning in because, like, your team not good. Your quarterback is okay. Keep the ball moving. If you get at least 4 yards of play, keep the ball moving the right way. And it was cool to see the battle of the quarterbacks, though. So,
yeah,
I don't think the person who got enough hype about it was Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard was balling in that game. So I'm going to give it to Tony Pollard for real.
All right. Well, congratulations to Tony Pollard. You are X's excellent player of the week. Take that trophy, put it on your mantle, man. Look at it, admire it, bask in it, and enjoy your award for this week. All right. I got some questions, guys. As always, every week, I got some questions, and I need answers. It's time for Let Me Hear It. Let's kick this one off because we've already touched a little bit about it on that segment when we talked about the Chiefs. I wrote this straight down on my paper after that Monday Night Football game. What the hell happened to the 2 Super Bowl teams from last year? What's going on with the Chiefs and Eagles from y'all diagnostic? And, yeah, just what the hell's going on? I'll let y'all go and then I'll finish up.
Teams catch up. When you're the best for a good period of time, people it's just natural that other teams build their rosters to try to stop yours. So you can see for a team like Kansas City, the Broncos, they're gonna mirror their roster to stop yours. Y'all have a dynamic offense. We're gonna build a dynamic defense. So and y'all been beating us for so long. We know what y'all are going to do against us. We know who to draft in the draft or get in free agency to counter what you guys do against us. So it's just teams catch up. And like you said earlier, for the teams like the Eagles and the Chiefs, When you're selecting late, you're probably trading out the first. Or you're probably trading picks out the first round, or you trading for players with your first round pick, or you picking in the late 20s and in the low 30s. You're not going to really get that many good players. You're more banking on what you have on your team currently, and signing those dudes to longer contracts. But a good team, you're going to get old, and the other teams they're gonna catch up to you, bro. So that's why I can see like it happening like that.
That's facts. I like that. That's good. X, what you got?
I mean, it's just time, you know. These teams been dominant for the last couple of years. Both of them have been contenders for at least the last 3, 4 years. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it just eventually, you know, stuff just don't work out. Things change, coordinators leave, you know, pieces in the offense are gone, you know, ideals change. You know, it's a lot of change, so everything can't stay the same. Cause like the Eagles, what was the coordinator left? It makes a difference. The Chiefs
Mm-hmm.
losing players getting older, players getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? They changed a lot of players on defense, and their defense was low key a strong suit when they got to the playoffs. Like I said, they don't have a Tyreek Hill at receiver. You know, they got away with it the year before, but I mean, it just things change. I feel like, you know, you can't hit on everything. So it's like that's why teams try their best to stay consistent. You just can't hit on all the change. I mean, that's how the NFL works. So the question is, how do you bounce back from it? You know, is both of them gonna
Mm.
retool, get better players, change them? Because you know, some teams they get hit like this and then spiral. They start doing bad, and then some teams is like,
Carolina.
all right. And some teams is like, all right, we was down, but let them count us out. We're gonna get right next year. So we'll see if they really lost their luster for both teams, or you know, it's just a down year. Because theoretically, the Eagles can go into the playoffs and go on a run and be in the Super Bowl again. Not saying they are, but they could.
But
Just
it
the way,
could.
you know, a lot of their games been low scoring, meaning their defense ain't been playing terrible. Jalen Hurts could
That's
just
true.
click it. Saquon could click it, been saving it, and they connect and then be in the Super Bowl. So I don't know. Just it's just funny. It's just how the NFL
Yeah.
work and how time work.
Yeah, and I agree. I already spoke on it earlier with the Chiefs and stuff, and I kind of hit on it a little bit there. So I'm not going to talk too much about that. But what I will think, where's my English? What I do think is going on with Philadelphia, especially if you think about it, I think it's all the coordinators leaving, consistent coordinators dipping out, and I believe that what you're seeing now is the Eagles. Jalen Hurts has always been a average to above average quarterback. I never thought he was top five ever. But what I did think that is the coaching was so elite, and I thought that offense was drawn up so well when they did. I think not when they won the Super Bowl, but when they went 2 years before that. I thought their offense was really good. I think their defense really won that one. But what you're seeing now is that you're looking at the Eagles head coach right now. I can't think of his name. Nick Sirianni. You're looking at Nick Sirianni pretty much having to do with what, like third OC, third DC, and you know when you're getting plucked every year off the tree, eventually there's not going to be any more fruit on that tree, and you're going to have to let it grow again. So I think you're just seeing, Phillies coaches. The scheme looks predictable. People are able to just rush you, and we all know what a good rush does to any quarterback. You're going to throw a lot of picks, and that's what you're seeing with the Eagles. I just think they need to get better coaches in there and give us some time. They'll be fine. Chiefs, they'll be fine. Let them get some better players in there, and they'll be good to go. All right, moving on to our next question here is I spoke about Joe Burrow earlier with his frustrations, either what's going on in life, the team, being injured consistently, whatever, whether this be an Andrew Luck situation or Carson Palmer like I spoke about. But if you were the Bengals owner, you're looking at the situation like, you came to me and said, what do you want? You said you wanted to keep Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. I did that. I shucked that. I usually don't pay nobody. I'm usually a broke owner that don't pay nobody. But I did. I paid the money to Jamar. I paid the money to T. Higgins. And I paid you. So I don't know where you think I'm supposed to get this money to fix a defense and O-line, but I did that to keep you happy. But now Joe Burrow's saying these things and looking like other teams are keeping their eye out on it. How would you handle the situation as an owner if he does come and say, I either want to be out, or even if he doesn't say it, how would you go about the situation? X, I'm gonna have you go second on this. I want Iconic to go first because I think I know what X is going to say. But Iconic, what's your first initial thoughts and how would you handle this?
If I was the owner of the Bengals,
Mm-hmm.
and we already paid him this contract,
Yeah.
I would just shut the hell up and do what he tell to do.
What you would do what Joe Burrow says to do?
Bro, y'all paid the man this money. He is your future. What can y'all do now? Bro, y'all have to.
I
bro,
guess.
Unless y'all want this dude to walk away from football, y'all better do something to keep that boy happy. You better do something because you done paid the money. You done put your team back. You done put the team on his back. You done tie all your money into him and these two receivers. You better figure out something, bro. But on the other side, if you didn't pay him, it would have easily been Kenny's ass. Get up out of here. We don't need you. You stay hurt anyway.
Unfortunately, he's already got his contract.
Yeah, but he already got the contract. So, you better work around it, or tell him to take a pay cut.
That's facts. You want a better O-line? Give us some of that money back.
Something
right,
something Tom Brady used to do a lot when he played. He used to take pay cuts.
Yeah, that's true. X, what you think? What would you do as the owner of the Bengals, man?
So usually I'm a players guy. Like, I feel like the players should get more respect. But in this instance, what do he want, bro? Y'all still was competing. What do you expect, bro? Your offense is still, y'all still doing your thing. You are hurt. You hurt. You did not play. Whether it's your fault, the offense or my fault, you been hurt, bro. You can't complain. You ain't been on the field. You still getting paid all this money. You ain't on the field. You should be worried about how I can stay on the field, what can keep me healthy or upright. His job is to, whether it's to, ask for different play calling, change up the scheme. Bro, y'all don't have no choice, bro. Y'all been competitive. There's no way you can be mad and say the team is bad. The team was bad this year because you didn't play. Y'all not playing for nothing right now. You were gone. Because, like you said, you seen them take Buffalo to the wire. They came in and beat the Ravens. Even without him, they came in with a backup with Joe Flacco and started showing confidence off. You got to play, bro. It's been Joe Burrow's show. It's been the offense show. Ain't nothing changed about that. When you're not there, it's going to look bad. So as an owner, I'm like, nigga, I'm not doing nothing. You go out there and you stay on the field and show me what I need to do. I can't see what I need to do if you're not playing. If that's the case, I need somebody else.
Yeah. I tell you what, if they cut him or trade him, he has a no-trade clause, but if they did, there's a dead cap hit this year alone of, I think, $49 million. I'm
not taking none of that.
Your ass is staying out there, buddy. I'm not taking it. All right, and the last question I got for you guys is, out of all the quarterbacks in the league right now, I thought this question would be interesting since some of the top teams aren't performing as well. If you were starting your franchise today, what quarterback would you want for your team? We'll go Iconic, X, and then I'll finish it off.
This is easy, bro. Patrick Mahomes. I don't gotta say nothing else.
Okay. X, who you picking?
I thought about this long and hard because when I thought about this question, I seen people, I seen people talking about this. If I was building a team right now, and I hate to say it because I'm not fully convinced about him at all, you have to go Drake May right now, man. He got a lot of upside.
That was my pick.
I mean, he been balling. I don't know if it's the scheme, the receiver. I hate to say it because he ain't really did nothing yet. This is his first year playing good. Yeah, I didn't want Justin Herbert. I didn't want who else was Jalen Hurts? I don't want him right now. Patrick Mahomes maybe was like the best option, I guess. I didn't want Jordan Love. I don't want I don't have a quarterback to use. Like, who do I go to? You know what I'm saying? I didn't want Sam Darnold.
Throw me the alley real quick. Throw it up. Let me tell you something. That was my pick, and let me tell you why. Drake May got that moxie. Drake May got that arm. Drake Ray got that it factor, my boy. Let me tell you something. I watched that man all year, been just slanging it up and down the gridiron. And if I was starting a team right now, all them other quarterbacks are damaged goods. They're damaged. This boy is fresh. He a virgin in this game, boy. He just getting it wet. You feel me? Listen, he has been balling out all year against all kinds of competition, and he's confident. And you're telling me I can start my franchise in the next 10 to 15 years? This is why I got slanging it. I'm taking it. Mic drop. Iconic, you want to say anything before we moved on?
Yeah, let's pick that mic back up, sir. Hold on now. Drake May could be a bust. He could be trash next year after the league done come. Because if you go by last year, you know, Jaden Daniels was also in that same conversation. So you got this is first year. I'm just saying this is first year really doing his thing. So I'm really skeptical. But right now, also we going in the NFL now today. How everybody playing? I would take Drake May right now.
I got all the confidence in the world.
That's because he's white.
He from Charlotte too. He from Charlotte. And he went to UNC. Yeah. Bro. I'm going with a native. Yo.
Bro. We haven't seen Drake May play one playoff game yet, bro. And dudes is saying he got that moxie in him. It's easy to have moxie when you play against the damn Jets and who the other team out in the East? The damn Jets and the Dolphins. It's easy to have moxie against them dudes. They all sweet. So it's like, bro.
But they beat the Bills though.
What?
So did Atlanta.
So did Atlanta.
And Carolina.
He said they beat the Bills.
What we do, bro?
Hold on, let me pull the Patriots schedule real quick. Hold on.
Bro, let's see. This regular season
I was just going off of the league right now.
Playoffs,
I was too.
But I wasn't really thinking long term. I'm thinking right now who's playing really great at quarterback right now. I wasn't long term. I'm probably not going with Drake May. I'm probably going with Shador or somebody.
If you were gonna start your franchise,
is that who would you take right now?
Who you picking?
Yeah, right now.
If you were gonna start your
we said start franchise or what quarterback we taking right now?
What quarterback are you taking as of right now to start your franchise?
He has to be that guy for your team right now. Patrick Mahomes. He gonna win it.
Look,
he'll probably be like number 3. I probably would take to start my franchise. To be honest, I would take over Drake May if my franchise. I probably would take Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert over him just because I know right now. Well, they're better than him. They're better than him.
But they're damaged goods, man.
But we saying to start my franchise, if I get a healthy Joe Burrow at the beginning of the season, he is better than Drake May if they both healthy. That's a fact. That is a fact. God give Drake. I mean, Joe Burrow.
He's hurt in week 2.
We're talking about who's better. I think Joe Burrow is better than him. I think Justin Herbert is better than him. It just happened that the injuries have hit them, and Drake May right now doing good. If we talking about a season, season right now, give me Drake May. But we talking about future.
Drake May got the highest projection, and he's only in his second year.
That's that
Joe Burrow just turned 29. He about to be 30.
Of quarterbacks, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. Drake May, his projection is only high because he got New England quarterback.
That's the same thing they were doing with Justin Herbert when he came out and had those 4,000-yard passing seasons. Oh, this is the new guy. Bro, he got in the playoffs and threw 4 picks, bro. Like, come on, bro. Now watch. Drake May gonna get in his playoffs, and he gonna have a team like Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, and the Great White Hope. They're gonna run up in that boy, and then it's gonna be like, oh well, it was only his. It was only.
I'm just saying, you give us Joe Burrow, or you give us,
bro.
You give us Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert.
He already beat the Great White Hope.
Give me Josh Allen. I'm just
letting you know that.
Give me the Great White Hope.
You give me Joe Burrow, we in the Super Bowl.
All right, let's go ahead.
Joe Burrow on the Vikings.
Let's go ahead and keep it moving, man, for the second time.
Care about no Josh Allen,
bruh. Put Drake May on the Panthers, bruh.
Y'all losing.
No, we not.
We're smacking y'all.
No.
Us with Joe Burrow and y'all with Drake May, we going up in y'all shit.
Bro, we have one of the youngest rosters, bro. If you stretch it out for 10 years, bro, we are.
Not good, though.
We gonna be good.
They young, but they not.
Who ain't good?
Them niggas not good.
Yes, they are, bro. Stop hating, bro. They good, bro. Stop it. Tell me Ted McMillan ain't.
He's solid.
Tell me Ted right now.
Listen, none of them players are top 10 in anything.
Derek Brown ain't.
That's one.
That's about it.
Talking about
J.C. Horn ain't.
J.C. Horn might be top 10 corner right now. Yeah, we'll give him.
No, he is. Stop it.
You got two players.
We'll give him top 10 corner, but that's two players.
You have no top 10 nothing on offense. Nobody in that offense is top 10 in
we don't.
Top 10 in what?
You don't think any of our linemen? You don't think any of our linemen's top 10? Because we have a top 10 O line, so you don't think any of them?
No.
You don't think? All right, because I know y'all don't follow. Go ahead and go look at their individual stats this year. Go ahead. I'll let y'all do that. I'll let y'all go look at Icky this year. I'll let y'all go look at Robert Hunt before he got hurt. I'll let y'all look at Taylor Moton. No. I'll let y'all look at Damian Lewis this year. Go ahead, because he's been here all year. He ain't missed a game yet. Go ahead and go look at their stats. You get back to me.
Get back to me. Up for Bryce Young, bro. It wasn't until the run game got established that they. It wasn't until that run game got established that before y'all started running the ball with my boy, y'all O-line was looking real suspect. Bryce Young was getting chased everywhere. Chuba Hubbard wasn't getting no separation. I'm just saying Chuba Hubbard wasn't getting no separation.
Our O-line started falling apart. Our O-line started falling apart week 2. We've had 14 different
solidified itself when Rico started balling in the back, and that gave everybody else time.
Listen.
But regardless,
you ain't had to worry about nobody on that left side, though.
Us with Joe Burrow is smashing the Panthers.
No, that's fair. You probably will. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you're right.
Icky's a top 10 tackle in the NFL.
You said what?
Is he a top 10 tackle in the NFL?
I don't know about that.
Is Robert Hunt a top 10 guard in the NFL?
I think so.
Bro, if I pull up the offensive guards, if I pull up the offensive guards in the NFL,
you can't really go off Robert Hunt. No, if he stayed healthy all year,
he hurt.
If he had stayed healthy, he would have been. But he did miss like 8 games, so I can't really say that.
You know he been doing Chipotle because he been coming to my job. He cool though. Right,
let's keep going, y'all.
He a cool dude. Real talk.
Yeah, he cool. Listen. Don't sleep on the O-line, bro.
That's the same dude.
Don't sleep on Carolina O-line.
That's what Drake's
last stretch of the league, bro.
Robert Hunt is the same fat dude that then picked up the ball. He tried to jump to the end zone. He fumbled. That dude, when he was playing with the Dolphins, that's that dude, right?
Bro, we're not talking about the Dolphins, bro. We ain't talking about the Dolphins. All right, let's get to our game picks, y'all. Let's go ahead so we can wrap this up, man. All right, last week was an interesting week. I myself went 8-6. Iconic and X both went 6-8. That brings our total scores for the year at myself at 126-82. X in second place at 118-90, and the Marcus at 115-93. X, you're starting to fall off a little bit, man. I kind of catching you, man.
Freaking 1 o'clock games, bro. All these sorry teams, bro. Like I said, I'm looking a week ahead into what they should be doing, and their coaches is not keeping up with the game plans, bro. Like they picking up the game plans the week after they're playing to their potential. Like I'm just, my football coaching mind is just a week above where these teams should be, and it's killing me in the 1 o'clock games, man. The week they play bad, right, and then the next week they do what I say. Terrible.
Well, let me go ahead and get into my picks, and then we'll go X and finish off with Iconic this time. First game, Atlanta and Tampa Bay. You see all the red going on. Give me Atlanta. Baltimore at Cincinnati. Give me Cincinnati. At Vegas at Philly. Give me Philly. Arizona at Houston. Give me Houston. Chargers at Kansas City. Give me Kansas City. Buffalo at New England. Give me New England. Drake May, baby. Drake May. Jets at Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville. Washington at Giants. I almost threw up in my mouth reading that game. Give me the Giants. Cleveland at Chicago. Give me Chicago. Carolina at New Orleans. Give me Carolina. Detroit at the Rams. Give me the Rams. Indianapolis at Seattle. Give me Seattle. Green Bay at Denver. Give me Green Bay. Tennessee at San Francisco. Give me San Francisco. Minnesota. Minnesota at Dallas. Give me Dallas. And then Miami at Pittsburgh. Give me Miami. All right.
What?
You ready, X?
Yeah. Yeah.
I said what I said.
My
Don't
week to come
question
back, bro.
the number one pick player. Don't
This my week to
question
come
me.
back, bro.
All right, X. All right, this be your week because I did. These were some hard games, man. All Diddy included. All right, Atlanta at Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna go Tampa Bay.
All right, Baltimore at Cincinnati.
I'm gonna go Baltimore.
All
I don't
right,
think
Vegas
they-
at Philly.
Give me Philly. Vegas can't beat nobody.
Yeah, this should be a get right game. Arizona at Houston.
That's a hard one. Arizona been playing good with Jacoby Brissett. Nobody really known, but I'm gonna take Houston. But I don't know. That could be a game where Arizona show out.
Bro, I've been telling y'all what this D been doing, bro. Y'all gotta listen. All right, Chargers at KC.
Yeah, let me get the Chargers. I'm done with Kansas City, bro.
Bro, I'm not picking the one arm Herbert, bro. I can't do it. All right, Buffalo at New England.
Yeah, give me Buffalo. I don't think they lose twice to Drake May. They got something to prove, and they regular season ball. They gonna play hard in the regular season.
They gonna lose. Jets at Jacksonville. Another blowout, maybe. Actually,
I think
might be a trap game.
I think I'm gonna take the Jets as the upset. I think Jacksonville played their hardest against the Colts. I'm taking the Jets as the upset.
Boy, this is about as bad as me picking Cleveland against y'all earlier in the year. Nah, I'm kidding. That was real bad.
Oh no.
All right, Dookie Bowl Part 4. Washington at the Giants.
I mean, I'm gonna go Washington, but the Giants. I mean, who
Flip a
cares?
coin on
Like
this
that game could be. That's a flip of the coin game. You don't know what you're getting.
That that game should be flexed to Saturday morning. Play with the college teams. All right, Cleveland at Chicago.
I hate Chicago, bro. I hate that I gotta pick them.
Stop.
I really.
Stop, bro.
You know what, Shador? I believe in you, bro. Give me the Browns, bro. There's no way Stefanski can lose another game on purpose, bro, without getting fired, bro. He gotta win this one. We're going to get Chicago till I lose out on picks, bro. I don't care. Let's go. Give me Shador. Give me Cleveland. Cleveland!
All right, Carolina and New Orleans.
Man, if y'all let the Saints spoil y'all season, bro, I'm going to go Carolina. But if y'all let the Dookie Bowl Saints spoil y'all season, I'm going to be highly upset.
I told y'all they competitive. I
No,
told y'all
not.
they ain't that
Carolina,
bad.
if y'all lose this game, that's 2 to the Saints this year. Y'all better not.
Detroit at the Rams.
Give me Detroit. You know, their offense is a powerhouse. It might be a
I know what you're
shootout.
doing with
Who
that.
knows who defense going to show up?
Oh,
I
you
trust
going
Detroit better.
Okay. Indianapolis with Phillip Rivers against Seattle.
Yeah, give me Seattle. They're going to beat the dog shit out of that old nigga. I don't know why they got his old ass in there, bro. They gonna knock his hip out, bro.
They gonna make him
I don't
retire.
know what the closest thing is.
They gonna make it.
I'd rather them just put a running back at quarterback, bro.
Oh, what was that Bills cornerback? They gonna make him retire at halftime, bro.
Oh,
All right.
whose brother was that? Oh man, whose brother was that?
Was it
Vontae
Vontae Davis?
Vontae
Yeah,
Davis.
Vontae. That was
Vontae
Vontae
Davis?
Davis. That was Vontae
Yeah,
Davis,
make him
brother.
retire at halftime, boy. So I can't do this no more.
That nigga said, you know
All
what?
right, Green
I'm
Bay
all
at
right.
Denver.
Give me Denver, bro.
This was a toss up. All right, Tennessee at San Francisco.
Yeah, Cam Ward, that shit over with, bro. Give me San Francisco.
All right, Minnesota at Dallas.
Oh yeah, I'm picking Dallas, bro. I'm picking against us for the rest of the year. Either I'm gonna get a pick or I'm gonna get a win. I'm getting one or the other.
All right, and then Miami at Pittsburgh.
Man, Pittsburgh, you sorry. Ooh, I'm picking Pittsburgh. If they lose this game for me, I'm gonna start my anti-Pittsburgh speech, bro. The whole next episode, I'm gonna just throw that in there.
Listen, y'all do understand Miami is actually
Yeah, they've been stringing some games, but I
picking
don't
up some
care.
steam.
If Pittsburgh lose this
All
game to
right.
Miami, I got some words for them. You send that shit to Mike
I'll
Tomlin.
make sure I get my censor button ready. All right, that was X's picks. Iconic. Are you ready to do it?
Yeah.
What?
All right, Atlanta at Tampa Bay.
Give me Tampa Bay, bro.
He learning the method.
All right. Yep.
Oh no, I don't care.
All right, Baltimore at Cincinnati.
Give me Baltimore, bro. They're gonna make Joe Burrow cry.
Oh. All right. Vegas at Philly.
Philly,
All right. Arizona at Houston.
Houston.
All right. Chargers at Kansas City.
Give me KC, bro.
Yeah. All right. Buffalo at New England.
I'm going with the Great White Hope.
We should definitely put that on some merch.
No, we shouldn't.
We about to start a racial war, bro. We about to sell out to a specific demographic. Oh, snap. All right. Jets at the Jags.
Bro, give me the Jaguars, bro. Anybody picking the Jets is crazy.
Oh. X, that sound like a shot, man.
It might be. It might be.
It might be. All right, Dookie Bowl Part 4. Washington at the Giants.
Give me Washington, bro.
All right. Cleveland at Chicago.
Chicago.
Carolina at New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Detroit at the Rams.
Give me the Rams, bro.
Indianapolis at Seattle.
Seattle.
Green Bay at Denver.
Give me Green Bay.
All right. Tennessee at San Francisco.
Give me San Francisco.
Last two. Minnesota at Dallas.
Give me Minnesota, bro.
All right. And then last but not least, Miami at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, dog. Pittsburgh, bro. If Miami beats Pittsburgh, bro, I'm gonna start my
They're
own
going to beat
church.
Pittsburgh. Just listen to me, okay? Yo, church.
I'm gonna start my
Ray,
own
just gotta
merch.
listen to me, man. They're going to beat Pittsburgh.
Don't be my own merch.
Oh,
Get
your
Aaron
own
Rodgers
merch.
out the league. Get Aaron Rodgers out the league.
All right, you do that, and I'm doing the Great White Hope on a hoodie. All right, that were the picks. Appreciate Iconic. Give it up for him. All right, y'all. Another beautiful week of football. Hey, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. All of us down here. At the end of the video, I will post the link to another video for you guys to watch if you haven't caught on. Actually, got anything you want to say to the people?
Bro, this season just been bad, bro. Ew, it's just been a terrible season, bro. Whoever wins the Super Bowl,
Boy, this has been the witching hour season.
Oh, I do say the Vikings got a 1% chance to make the playoffs. Let's put that in there. We're not eliminated.
Boy, if y'all make the playoffs, I will shave my head bald.
Don't do it. Don't.
I will shave it bald.
Do it. Don't do it.
I will shave it bald.
I
will shave all the hair on my body. All the hair on my body.
Don't do it. But that's
There's no way y'all making
1% chance, bro. 1% chance.
All right.
Make the greatest Super Bowl ever. 1% chance.
Hey, and sometimes that's all you need, y'all. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you come back next week for another episode. But for that, from us, we out.